morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. Don't forget, check us out on all of our social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And so happy to have back on the show Commissioner Alexandra P. Davis. She is sponsoring the City of Miramar's Haitian Cultural Celebration that is happening this weekend. That's right, Saturday, May 21st. And it is going to be at Shirley Bronca Park Bandshell. And she's brought some special guests with her. Let me introduce them. We have the one, the only, Mecca Grimo. Everyone knows him around South Florida and worldwide. He is a renowned host and poet. And we also have one of the headliners for the event, WID. So we're going to be talking with both of them in just a minute. But Commissioner Davis, this is a great celebration that has been going on, for the last several years, correct?
Absolutely. And it's gotten bigger and better every year. We started off very small several years ago with Community Access Center, in fact, a nonprofit organization, which is Haitian-based. And we've grown into every year celebrating this way Haitian heritage.
It's amazing. And it's happening at the Shirley Bronca Park Bandshell. And it truly has gotten bigger because the City of Miramar, as you know, as Commissioner Davis, it is extremely multicultural.
Yes, and so you find that, of course, the month of May, we celebrate Haitian Heritage Month, but then you got June coming up, which is Caribbean Heritage Month. And we celebrate, Juneteenth now as an additional holiday. And so we look forward to celebrating our diversity in the City of Miramar.
Right. And Mecca, you have been a long time been a host of different events in the City of Miramar. How did you get involved with the Haitian Cultural Celebration coming up this weekend?
Well, first of all, I want to say that I am a proud resident of the grand city of Miramar.
All right now.
I think that, people see me work in a lot of different areas. I'm in Little Haiti a lot because, that's where the concentrate, everybody knows that the concentrate of Haitians is in, TIET, Little Haiti, but we're so spread out and the communities are growing. The city of Miramar has definitely a large number of population of Caribbean, and then those of, a large number of those being Haitian. And so being able to service the community and team up with my commissioner is such an honor, use my services in my community and with, with my community is a beautiful thing.
Wow. And we love the fact that you are a Miramar resident and of course, that's right, giving back to the city and being there on Saturday evening and to the other events that are throughout the city. We also have with us WID, one of the headliners, the headliner for the evening. So WID, welcome, looking like a rock star up there. I just love it. How are you doing, WID?
I'm good, thank you. So I'm good.
Good. And so tell us, what can people expect from you Saturday night on that stage where you're going to be performing in front of, all of these people?
WID.
So,
okay.
Yeah. First of all, so I was selected by Commissioner Alexandra P. Davis to represent my people, my country, so my culture. Mm-hmm. So it's a great honor, to be, at the festival. So I think it would be great because I'm gonna, share with other people my culture, my music. It would be great.
Great. How did you, or what did you do during the last 2 years of COVID, WID? Because there were no live performances.
So actually, I became a solo artist during the COVID. COVID has affected all of us, but I made a decision to do better for myself. At the time, so I left the band that I was in. So, I started to, write music, like writing my story. So, yeah.
Wow. And Mecca, I think that happened to a lot of people, right, during COVID, like they really reinvented themselves or did something totally new. What about you? What did you do?
Yeah, go ahead with Okay. It's crazy because I started like 4 businesses, things that I didn't even know I could do. I found out I could fix bikes and people were riding bikes more and they needed it serviced. And I was doing roadside bike help. So if you caught a flat on your bike, you just had to, call my special number It gave you the location, and I'd let you know about what time or if I could send my son there, because then I paid him, and we kind of, made something work. And it was great. Then I moved on from bikes and became a handyman. My father already had carpentry skills from when I was young. I've seen his skills, but I didn't know that, during the pandemic, I would be, laying down laminate floors and painting and even landscape. Now I found a newfound love for nature because we didn't have to go to work. So we was home. So I'm like here with my laptop in the yard and I'm seeing the bees and the squirrels. Really, I'm paying attention to different things. So I even started like a nature page, and I should be paying attention to my career and crafting my music. But here I am taking pictures and videos of insects, and you can learn a lot from them. And I think that's why I took an interest that everything is so beautiful around us, especially in the beautiful city of Miramar.
Absolutely. And speaking of what happened during COVID, Commissioner Davis, we all know everything shut down in the city. There were no live events. The fact that we are bringing back the Haitian cultural celebration says a lot about the city's dedication and commitment to these types of events, right?
Yes, absolutely. And, this is an outdoor event, which is great because, with COVID, as you see, it ebbs and flows. But folks have to take responsibility for their own care. And so if you feel that you want to wear your mask, certainly feel free to do so. But I think the outdoor venue is a great venue at Shirley Branca Bandshell for us to do this event. It's a big enough park where people can be social distance and feel comfortable. But certainly, as I hear Mecca talking about all his jobs, I'm thinking that they used to say Jamaicans have 2 and 3 jobs, but I think it's Haitian.
It's the Caribbean mentality, all of us.
I was going to say, and African American too. Trust me, I got about 3 or 4.
There you go. So it's good that people have been able to, learn more about themselves and what they can bring to the table. A lot of folks are, changing jobs, working from home, doing so many things. But we're in the city of Miramar. We're trying to get back to some semblance of normalcy. And so we have a lot of these events, on stream again.
And I love the fact that this is a free event and you can get a free authentic Haitian meal. How do you do that?
Absolutely. So we have a Haitian restaurateur that will be providing the food. And of course, courtesy of the city of Miramar, folks will have to sign up, of course, to get their food. And that's going to be at Miramar Haitian Heritage Celebration.eventbrite.com. Again, Miramar Haitian Heritage Celebration.eventbrite.com. We'll have all types of Haitian fare as well as Haitian drinks, which are very popular as well. And so folks you have to pay for your drink now, but you'll get your food for free.
Food is free, drinks are not. All right.
Right.
And don't forget to bring your lawn chairs and your blankets. So Mecca, besides you being the host and the poet, you're going to do your thing on stage. We do have some other performers along with WID. Tell us a little bit about them.
We have a compa artist, Nubaz. It's the Nubaz. He's also performing. We have Weedem Zoes, which is a Fuji's type, hip hop Haitian American rap group. Clean, positive message about the imagery of being Haitian and how prideful it is to know your culture. We have Patrick Dorsey that's going to give you some roots, some drums, little guitar. Mario Willemai, a folkloric guitarist, and then a dancer by the name of Manushka. She's going to give you the folkloric vibes and a host of other things that are going to be going on. And if you want to, check your voice. So I think are we going to be announcing the art winners, Commissioner?
Yes, we will. We will be announcing the Haitian art winners from middle, elementary, and high school. And they will get $300 for their art contest. Going to the school, actually for school supplies. But that's going to be exciting to see the art on display at the event.
All right. Well, this is go ahead, Mecca.
Hold on. Yeah, I was going to say, Commissioner, did I hear $300?
I heard it too, Mecca.
Can any alumni, from 30 years ago?
I think not.
Yeah. You missed out on that one. Sorry, Mecca. Well, we are looking for a wonderful performance from you on Saturday night. You are the headliner for Saturday night, along with all of the others. It is a free event again at the Shirley Branca Park Band Shell, 6900 Miramar Parkway in Miramar from 6 to 10 p.m. this coming Saturday. All live performances. It is going to be awesome. And don't forget that if you want that free authentication meal, you do have to register though. Ticket is required for that at Miramar Haitian Heritage Celebration.eventbrite.com. Miramar Haitian Heritage Celebration.eventbrite.com. Thank you so much, Commissioner Alexandra P. Davis. One of her initiatives, the Haitian Cultural Celebration happening this Saturday, May 21st, 6 to 10 p.m. Mecca Grimo, host extraordinaire. He is going to be holding it down. And I'm sure we're going to hear some poetry from you as well, right?
I'll break down some stuff. I got to spread the Haitian history out there,
Sounds good. And Wid, good luck on stage. As they say, break a leg, do everything good, and have people dancing all night long. How about that?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And thank you all for joining us today on Good Morning Miramar. Until next time. See you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tamara. Thank you to you, Tamara G.
Hi, and welcome to Good Morning Miramar. I'm your host, Tamara G. Don't forget, check us out on all of our social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And I'm very happy to have with me today Tracy Posner. She is the founder and executive director of Braca Strong, and they have a huge fundraiser that is coming up, Tee It for Braca Strong. Hi, Tracy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. I'm going to say you are looking great, lady. And I know you've been going through some health challenges, but you have come through them like a trooper, let me tell you.
Thank you. That's why we're Braca Strong, right? We have to show everybody that we can pull through the hard times.
Absolutely. So tell people your backstory in case they haven't heard of Braca Strong. And you've been around several years now, and we're going to talk about all the great things that you do for the community, particularly women and men with breast cancer. But tell them a little bit about Braca Strong and your backstory.
Braca Strong was founded on my own personal journey. When I was 18 years old, I underwent my first lumpectomy, one at 19, and then a one at 21, which were all benign. But I had a really strong family history. So we went back to my breast surgeon, who then decided genetic testing was going to be the best outcome for me, knowing that I had already gone under 3 lumpectomies. Mm-hmm. So from there, I just took it with the information that I had gathered by myself, being my own advocate and making sure that I knew the information that was available out there to me.
Wow. And at the age of 18, first of all, you're a teenager, you're in high school, you're having fun. How did you even know what was going on? Were you doing some self-breast examinations?
So my grandmother went through breast cancer at 70, and our youngest aunt died in her 40s of breast cancer. So I was already aware of self-breast exams, know your body. Like my family was very open with make sure you notice changes, did your mole get bigger? Is it changing the color? And we were always open and talking about health. And I was in healthcare from a young child until now.
Wow. Okay. But obviously everybody doesn't have that self-awareness. Everybody doesn't have that background. And that's one of the reasons why Braca Strong is here, to basically inform people with breast cancer, women and men, of all of the different things that can be done to fight it, as well as helping them. I love the fact that you have these pre-mastectomy care packages that you give out.
The pre-mastectomy care packages are a game changer, because 7 years ago when I went under my mastectomy, I had no idea what I was coming home to. Like, I didn't know that I was going to be able to put shirts over my head, or I needed a drain belt, or where were my drains going to lay? How was I going to get dressed? What was going to happen? And now that I know that these items are available, they should be in everybody's fingertips and available. And they can be costly, unfortunately. And when you're diagnosed with breast cancer or ovarian cancer, we're not thinking of what items do we need. We're thinking of what's our treatment? How are we going to get through our medical bills? So here at Braca Strong, we took that mission of mine and my journey and turned it into a passion, created packages for women with different diagnoses. So those are things that you don't have to worry about, because we want to eliminate barriers.
Absolutely. And speaking of that, that is why you're having this wonderful event It's a lunch, it's a tee off. It's called Tee It for Braca Strong. Yours truly, Tamara G, and my partner in crime, Julie Guy. We're going to be hosting part of it. Tell us all about it. It's happening this Saturday, May 21st at Top Golf in Miami Gardens.
Yes, we are so excited for a fashion show with 12 survivors, either gynecological cancer survivors or breast cancer survivors, as well as we have partnered with Miami Cancer Institute to educate us. And instead of doing an educational panel, because obviously we all don't want to just continue to sit around and sit on Zooms, we wanted to make it really interactive. So we added Top Golf to the cause. And we're going to be having mix and mingle with your physicians as we play Top Golf. So all those questions out there that you have on genetic testing, on breast cancer, on pancreatic cancer, we have specialists at your fingertips that are here to help and guide you through your journeys and give you information and be preventative if you can. You know, make sure you're getting your self-examinations, make sure you're going for your yearly physicals. And these are things that have often really been put off, especially during COVID.
Yeah, yeah. And for many reasons, a lot of people are even just scared to go to the doctor. They're scared to be proactive about their health. And as you mentioned with COVID, you couldn't even get an appointment unless you were dying. You couldn't get an appointment for anything. I think I waited, it was about 3 or 4 months before I could even get in to get my my breast exam, because they just weren't taking, if it wasn't an emergency, you couldn't get in.
Now, you know, centers are safer than they've ever been. So continue to get your screenings, and they're available the entire month of May. Everybody's offering Mother's Day discounts. You know, get those screenings, get your appointments, and knowledge is power. Continue to share, you know, our stories and our education.
Mine is next week on the 26th. So I will be there. And I will be there on Saturday, May 21st at Top Golf, Miami Gardens from 12 until 3. It is the Tee It for Braca Strong. Of course, all the funds raised will go toward these pre-mastectomy care packages, which include the robe with a drain belt, 2 mastectomy pillows, a post-mastectomy bra, and so much more. And these value about what? How much are they valued at, Tracy?
$150 retail value.
$250. So if there are people who want to even just donate, if they want to play and have fun and meet with the doctors as well, that's great. But how can they get information about any and all of this?
Go on our website to www.bracastrong.org, or you can find us on Instagram or Facebook at BRCA Strong. And we're there sharing all of our amazing vendors that are going to be there. You can shop for a cause, and you can mix and mingle with other survivors or providers and just learn more about it. Because again, knowledge is power.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that the doctors are going to be there mixing and mingling. So it's not, you know, I don't want to say stayed or static or anything like that, but it's more personal. Like somebody can actually come up and talk to the doctor and say, well, you know what, this is what's happening with me. And they can talk to them that way instead of them sitting on a panel.
It's very different when you're sitting in a doctor's office, right? We get white coat syndrome, we get all different feelings, we forget what we're going to ask. So here's the opportunity to take advantage and learn.
Oh, awesome. So if you would love to come and see the fashion show and shop for a cause, if you would love to tee it for Braca Strong, you can do all of that. Or if you just want to make a donation, you know, so people, this is a giving city, country, people are watching this all over. If you just would like to give, www.brcastrong.org. www.brcastrong.org, Braca Strong. And we look forward to seeing everyone on Saturday. Julie and I will be there. We can't wait. It's going to be a fun time. And thank you so much, Tracy, for all that you're doing. Listen, you guys, y'all don't even know the backstory. In the midst of what she is going through personally with her health problems, and it's been since January, she has managed to put this event together and continuing to try to help other people. You've helped more than 600 women in the last year alone with these pre-mastectomy care packages, and we want to even double that this year. So Tracy, thank you for all that you do. Tracy Posner, the executive director and founder of Braca Strong. Again, brcastrong.org for more information. Thank you so much, Tracy.